Thank you for staying with Africa. Good morning. Now, industrial hemp, the non-psychoactive cousin of the cannabis plant, can be used to make everything from food to fiber, biodegradable construction materials, and biofuels. Angela Prusa, founder of the Cannabis and Hemp Association of Namibia, explains more.
Now today we're going to be talking about something very interesting, and I'm sure you can see all of these goodies laid out in front of me. So this is industrial hemp, the non-psychoactive cousin of the cannabis plant, and it can be used to make everything from food to fiber, biodegradable construction materials, and even biofuels. Hemp cultivation is changing the face of agriculture and creating huge new economic opportunities. I have the honor here of being joined by Ms. Angela Prusa, the founder of the Cannabis and Hemp Association of Namibia. Welcome, Angela.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us.
It's an absolute pleasure.
All right, so we're just going to start with, a basic description.
Yeah.
What is hemp and how does it differ from cannabis?
So, like you said, they're cousin plants. So essentially it's from the same genetic family, Cannabis Sativa. And the difference is that the THC content in hemp is internationally defined as less than 0.3. So it can't get you intoxicated or high, as people would say. And as well, the plant itself grows a little bit more tall in height and is more fibrous, and it's used for industrial purposes, basically.
Okay.
As you can see, these are some of the products.
We'll get into the products, because I'm very interested in finding out, and I'm sure all of you are too, to find out what all of these products are. So we know that it can be used to make a variety of products, some of them which are here. Could you just briefly speak to us about some of the products that you have for us here?
So let's start by the product that I think could be the most beneficial to Namibia and contribute, to our country's not just economic growth and job creation and industry creation, but also the well-being of the people. And that is this, which is a brick made from hemp. Ooh. It only uses hemp and lime.
Okay.
And this is the hemp hurds, so this is the hempcrete, which is the leftover product after you've made your textiles or your rope or your plastic or your paper. Mm-hmm. And basically, this is like you being able to grow your house in 3 months. Wow. And as well, hemp bricks are fire retardant. So this doesn't burn, no matter how hot you try and burn it. So they're fire retardant. They are pest resistant, mold resistant, and because they breathe, it's really healthy to live in. So as a construction material, this is absolutely amazing for building, healthy housing to live in that is sustainable, that is carbon negative, because as hemp grows, it sequesters carbon out of the atmosphere and it cleans the soil. So you're building carbon negative houses. And then to insulate your house, you've got insulation made from hemp.
Wow, okay.
Then we have amazing textiles, which this is a hemp shirt, which is probably already like 10 years old.
And it still looks like
it's
this.
Absolutely amazing. They used to make the sails that they used to, when the big ships used to go across the world to explore, all the sails were made from hemp. The first jeans that they made, that Levi's ever made, were all made from hemp, because again, it's such a strong material. It uses a lot less water. It uses 1/4 of the water than cotton. It doesn't use pesticides and herbicides like cotton does. And it's a really strong material that, again, is a carbon negative item of clothing. And in Namibia, for example, we can revive Ramatex.
Yes.
And make clothing, and not just, you have different variety of textiles you can make. You have like really, soft and fine textiles that you can make from hemp as well. Or you can have more rough, more sturdy ones. And then as well, as you can see here, moving on from textiles, these are all different textiles and twines and ropes that you can use. We have paper, you know, Esso that makes the toilet paper, for example, in Namibia.
Yes.
We could be making toilet paper from hemp because, again, we're using trees that take hundreds of years to grow, even thousands of years. And then we're cutting them down, which is not sustainable, you know, especially in times of climate crisis. And here we have like different grains of paper that we can make that take 3 months to grow, use less water than trees, you know, sequester, again, carbon out of the atmosphere. And again, it's a sustainable solution that can create industry, that can create jobs. And then we have plastic, which is, you know, biodegradable hemp plastic.
Yes.
Which, imagine all these water bottles that we're using and that are currently ending up in the ocean. We can create a whole new industry, create hemp plastics, you know, that are, again, a sustainable resource. And I think the plastic one's really important as well, because in terms of climate change and, you know, fossil fuels, like, we need to move away from fossil fuels. We need to stop drilling for oil and destroying our environment, and rather utilizing a plant like hemp that we can plant, that's good for the environment when planted correctly, because big, you know, greenhouse indoor operations are not a very healthy way to plant hemp, and make products that are sustainable.
This is really interesting. A wide variety made from just hemp.
Yeah, and there's many more.
And there's many, many more. So are these, where can people buy these?
So at the moment, we should be making them and then we can buy them here. At the moment in Africa, Zimbabwe and Zambia are starting to manufacture certain hemp products, as well as Malawi. And then we have Hemporium in South Africa that does certain hemp products. These I've all brought from the UK to showcase.
Oh, nice.
And that's the thing. For example, China, who we have really close relations with, creates a huge plethora of hemp products, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of potential here to create industries.
All right, and finally, can you